This episode of Off the Job Podcast is sponsored by Ridgeline.
If your paperwork's still stuck in 2005, it's time for a glow up. The gas certificate app lets you do certs, invoices, quotes, diary management, on-site, offline, and before your tea's gone cold, use code POD30 and get 30% off a yearly subscription. Go on, treat yourself. Right, welcome back to Off the Job. We have a special guest episode today with two special people from Trademark Digital. We have Jack and we have Stacey. Did I do that rudely? I should have introduced the lady first. It's Stacey and Jack.
Too late now,
Or
please.
stick.
Done now. Or stick, as she's called, because she likes to give me stick and she
And
probably
everyone
gives
else
Jack
like that.
stick and
Why
probably
stick?
everybody else.
For
Why
that
stick?
reason.
No, because I'm a very loyal person, and Jack said I turned up in his life one day, and I just stuck around. That's where it
Is
came
that good or bad thing?
Well,
You stuck around.
So good, really.
from. Yeah.
So Trademark Digital, tell us what it's about, what you're about, and like you've obviously popped up on the socials, and that's now why you're here, because you're like everywhere, and I like it. So tell us what you're all about, what the company does, and how you started it, etc. Go.
Over to you,
Nah, I
Jack.
got to stick. I took the last one.
So we are a digital marketing agency for the trades. So we do everything that tradesmen, women don't want to do online.
Right.
So just content, websites, lead gen, all of that fun.
And was that your background? You said was marketing.
My background's marketing, but I was a freelancer, and Jack is the trade to the mark. So his background's carpentry. And how we got here, there's a bit of a story behind it, and it just kind of happened, all the universe and that.
So
brought
you,
us together.
so you used to work in London doing marketing, or was?
No, I worked from home,
Right.
but just as a freelancer. So to be honest, I was in the trades, but more like lighting.
Right.
And then I knew these guys, and they were pestering the life at me, saying, "Come and help me with their company." And I put it off for ages. And then one day I just thought, "Oh, fuck it.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
And
let's
have
do
the
it."
conversation.
So I went, and then I just thought, do you know what? The thing is, I was working from home. I'd done it for so long, and I was on my own. I wasn't client facing, and anyone that knows me knows that I'm good in front of people. So then go into a workshop with two geezers having a laugh, making cool shit. It just was fun.
Yeah.
And it just, for me, it was like, money isn't everything. I had to find my little bit of happy, and then the trades is that. This is one big community, and it's just a big...
I mean, I'd probably disagree with you on the fact that trades is fun. I mean, hanging about with tradesmen and tradeswomen is fun. Obviously, we've been to the events together, we have a good
Yeah.
laugh and all that. And when you're on site banter's good, innit? Yeah, so I get that sort of thing. So you had your own company.
Yeah, I had a joinery company, carpentry and joinery company with my brother-in-law. She come on board with that. She stepped into the workshop one day, and obviously you know what a workshop looks like. It's messy, to say the least. And
She started
she
sweeping
was
up.
like, she come in there, was like, oh. She was like all clean cut, wouldn't touch anything, and then down the line she's whipping 8 before sheets of MDF out, throwing it on the bench. We used to call her Shaper Stace, because she'd whip the tools out, she'd get the shaper out, she'd be cutting a load of things. I'll go to get it out, she's like, whoa, what are you doing?
mine.
You don't dare touch that. And you just blossomed into the trade, really, didn't you?
I like it.
So do you
I'd
see
say
yourself
you're
as a
like half a
tradeswoman now? Do you see yourself as a
Do you know
tradeswoman?
what? I think I've had the best mentors, and we both feel like we've both taught each other a lot. I mean, I probably fit a boiler now, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought you said he was a carpenter.
Well, I know, but I've picked up.
I see.
We're
I'll
going
do
to put that to the
anything.
test.
Doing them things in the back.
I mean-
we do boilers as well.
We need a new
Leaky
boiler
boiler.
downstairs. We'll put
We
that
just
to the
need someone to
test.
sign it off. Oh, that's why you're here, is it? Oh, you got a couple of
Yeah,
jobs.
while
you're
you're here.
out. Yeah.
No, but I mean, to be fair, we've done a lot of jobs together, and that is how Trademark was born. Jack had one job, and it was on site, and it was building a sunbed shop, and we both went and did it together, because obviously at the time
You wanted a tan.
I wanted a tan, but there was
Weren't
no
quite there,
there was no sunbeds in there. And then we were just building this sunbed shop and getting fully involved. I mean, I was on the laptop, and then the whole thing did fall over at one point.
Oh yeah, do you remember that? Yeah, it was through winter as well. It's freezing in
Yeah.
there, wasn't it? So obviously I'm a little bit warmer because I'm moving around building the shop, but she's sitting in the corner like this on the laptop, shivering. Then every now and then I'd call her over and say, right, give us a lift with this. And
Get me some UV, Jack. Get me some UV.
So how did you actually know each other? Did he just reach out online or
Well, yeah, I knew Jack's business partner, so we met through that, and then obviously they were saying, like, can you come and do some marketing? So I turned up. I kind of didn't really know what to expect. I didn't really know what stage of their business they were at. Anyway, they said, look, we've got a bit of money to throw behind some marketing. You know your stuff. We need some help. Like, we're mustard of what we do, and believe me, the joinery is unbelievable. So I started on the Thursday and thought, do you know what, I'm going to do this. And then on the Saturday, he had a stroke.
Oh, blimey.
So it was 2 days.
She done it. It was her
Stress.
I was
Come in here with a feather duster, tidying up, stress me
I'm
right
laid
out.
we laugh about it now, but the timing of it was, you could have picked better timing. Like.
So was it like a major stroke then? What,
Yeah, it's quite a bad one, yeah.
What was that due to? Was that due to stress? Was it due to health?
Due to fitness, believe it or not.
Oh, fitness.
Yeah, so I didn't realise, but I had a hole in the heart, and I was running quite a lot, and then I'd been for a run, and a blood clot went from the hole to the brain.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, so I used to get this thing, I was really out of breath, and for ages I'd get it, for years, sometimes I'd just be sitting there and I just couldn't breathe. So then I started to get checked for it. I went to the doctors, I went to the hospital, and they said, right, we're going to do some checks, you've got to go call your GP up tomorrow. And I rang them up the next day, and they was like, no, you've been signed off. So I said, all right, fair enough, I'll just leave it or whatever. And then, 3 weeks later, I had the stroke. So then, obviously, I got rushed through with all these checks and that anyway. So it was like...
Do you remember that stroke happening? Do you remember like it happening and then waking up? Do you remember it?
Yeah, I didn't actually go unconscious. I just had a massive headache, and I was just doing weird stuff. Like I was walking around the house, I had a shower. So the night before, I was meant to be going out with all my cousins and my brothers and everything on the night. And I was like determined to get there, but I was in a bad way. So I'm saying to my missus, I'm going. She's like, you can't go. Look at you, you're in a bad way. I'm like, nah, I'm going. Got ready and everything, jumped in the car, drove up the road. I was like, yeah, I ain't going. Got back. I was just in and out of sleep as well.
Right.
You're up for like an hour, and it's like you've been up for 3 days.
Right.
It's such a weird feeling. And then the next day, woke up, and I was just doing weird stuff. Like I had a shower. It took me ages to have the shower, and I've got my shampoo, my conditioner, my soap, and I'm just like, just not knowing what to do. And then
confusion.
Yeah, and it took me ages to have it. And then I got out, got dried, and I'm in the kitchen opening the drawers, like, where's my fucking boxers? And then I rung Sophie up, my missus, and I was like, what's going on here? I was like, I'm in the kitchen looking for my boxers. And obviously he's twigged that something's not right.
Yeah.
So she's directed me into the room, got my boxes out, I put them on, fell on the floor, and then she come back, and took me up to the hospital, and then I ended up spending I'd spent 2 weeks in there, and I come out, had a seizure, and went back in for another.
Is it Basildon?
Southend. Yeah, stroke unit. It's a good hospital for strokes, I think.
Right,
I think it's one of the top hospitals for strokes. They done right by me in there.
Yeah.
Did you have to do anything with your heart then? You said you had a whole...
I had heart surgery for that in October.
Pete's getting worried now because he's got heart problems.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I've got heart problems. I'm worried. I've got cardiomyopathy, slight cardiomyopathy.
Right.
So
I think you had two. So we went to install it last year, and you know when you walk to Plumber's Social, you go down that long flatbed escalator. We decided to have a race, and we got to the end of it, and then he just said, I don't feel well. So, no.
When did it happen then, the stroke?
So we had the stroke, and then you had 2 mini strokes, didn't you? You had one at installer and one at the yard.
oh right, you had one at installer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know really.
Well,
They're called TIAs.
Yeah.
Have you heard
Mini
of that?
strokes, yeah.
like mini stroke. I'll get it wrong. Transischemic attack or something. But I think I had a couple of them. But yeah, we had that race. That didn't do me no favours.
So you
Probably not the best idea after a stroke.
Yeah. Then
It's quite a while
the
after.
other one, we had Fez Tool come down to the yard, and old John Street brought up the new Cis Air, like the sustainer, the extractor. He was like, this air's, your air in here is going to be amazing. The extractor's going to take all the dust out. So he set it up. He left within 10 minutes. Jack was like, I don't feel well. And then he just lied on the sofa, and I was like, I just knew instantly.
I don't think that's putting it out there, right?
Yeah, we laughed about it.
It's a really good machine.
John went, how was the extractor? But it gave Jack a stroke.
Yeah, that's a little bit worse, that one. But
Yeah, it was bad.
Sick of cramming elbows and connections into every job? Ridgeline Tubes bend like a dream, meaning fewer fittings and way less mess. Neat install, solid flow, sorted.
But
yeah,
yeah,
it's just
it was-
recovery. It just takes ages.
So since then, so you had heart surgery.
Yeah.
How long ago?
That was
October.
last October.
Last October.
Yeah.
And since then, you have not had any strokes, or you have?
No,
You
I haven't. No,
So
no,
that's
sweet,
gonna repair whatever was going on wrong
Yeah,
with your
I'm
body.
all signed off now. It's done with that.
Do you have to be on any medication or anything now?
Yeah, I'm on like blood thinners and things. I think
Yeah.
I'll be on them for life.
Yeah.
Apparently, but
Well, I'm on a couple. I'm on Ramipril and bisoprolol. You know them?
I ain't heard of them. But
We'll have a little chat about
Yeah.
this heart conditions and all that.
But yeah,
they're
that's
still
kind of
beating
like...
though. So
Yeah,
we're
still
all
going,
right.
mate.
We're all right for now.
It was just a weird year, and obviously then I stuck around at the company because obviously he was off,
Yeah.
and then there was still a mission, like the bills still had to be paid, and the company was still there, the work was there, the clients were there, so I just stayed on. We pulled in loads of commercial work. We had all the Hollister retrofits, so we was travelling around the country, reporting back to him from the sofa, and then he just, as time went on, we just knew that he was never going to come back to being on the tools, and we just didn't want to lose, I think, what we had, because when we all come together and we knew how we all worked together and there was something there, and I was putting in all this work, and we had people coming up to the workshop literally trying to poach me, like, in front of him.
Yeah, when
So-
she says people, it's like everyone that comes
like
down
everyone.
with it.
Like, leave them, we'll pay you double. Or, like, leave them. And I was like, I'm not, at the time, I mean, I wasn't taking money. Like, I wasn't,
Yeah.
I was doing it because of the friendship, and there was a mission to be had, and I don't get told no. I'm determined, and that's where Stick come from, because I just stuck around, and it was just the audacity of people.
Yeah.
Like, they're coming into our workshop in front of him saying, leave them, come and work with us. And it just got, and I said to him, there is a niche for this. I said, what we're doing and how we're branded this, I said, there is a gap in the market for something like Trademark.
Yeah.
And that's how it was born.
It's nice to see
Well-
like, how you've met and sort of, you can see like the bond you have.
Yeah, it's a good story.
Yeah.
We've got a good story behind it all, haven't we?
It's driven by the grit, and I think, like, it's rare. I think for a woman and a guy to be in business,
It's
and
very rare, yeah,
you
so it's nice to see.
We're as
Yeah.
close, and we're bonded by the pain of what everyone went through, because it wasn't just Jack. It was, his missus, it was the family, it was like the friends, it was the business, and things suffered, and we had to get through it, and we always said to each other, like, we're going to come out the other side of this.
Yeah.
But
So
we're
is-
going to pivot, and it's going to be positive.
Yeah.
So
but
is
that's
that company stopped now, is it? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it come at like a right bad time. I mean, there's no good time for it to come, but me and Matt, we had just moved into a bigger workshop, and then we were sort of taking the risk of growing the business and everything, and then shortly after that happened. So obviously the bills were a lot higher. That happened. So then I had to go off, and it just weren't sustainable.
So your brother works for
Everything happens for a
himself now.
reason.
Your brother works for
He's
himself?
doing his own thing. Yeah.
And do you market it for him?
No, not really. No, he doesn't really need it.
Right. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
so-
Word of mouth. He's got it. He's
Yeah.
got it
Yeah.
It takes you.
We just
Some
we had the
distance.
idea of Trademark, and like we spoke about it for a long time, and it was only really after the heart surgery, because he just said to me, like, Stick, my body ain't what it used to be.
Yeah.
Like, I am not getting back on the tools. So we had that one job, that sunbed shop was the last job, and we both did it together, because at the time he couldn't drive, so I drove him around in the van for a whole year, picking him up every
Yes,
day,
literally.
dropping him off every night. And we had that job, and we sat there, and I was like, this is our, like, not our last chance, but we have to make something of this situation.
And successful now?
So humbled by it.
Yeah.
Like,
It's exciting. It's really
Yeah.
exciting. It's like there's always something new going on.
Yeah.
They're always doing something different, going to all the shows, meeting all these new
But you're
people.
paying the bills now, though, aren't you?
Yeah, do you know what? It's been quicker than we thought.
it takes
Yeah.
time,
And
doesn't
don't
it?
get me
Yeah, it
wrong,
really
like, we're not
does.
taking
Yes.
a huge wage.
Yeah.
But, like, we paid ourselves the first time, like, last month, and it was just like, we have worked a whole year for nothing.
That's
And,
often the case in
you know,
new businesses.
you know,
But
yeah.
it takes years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
They say
You've
like
done
an
well
average
for
of
just
3
a year,
years,
do you
don't
know
they?
what I
So
mean?
yeah, I mean we're definitely ahead of
And I think we just don't really. I think because people see us as we're so out and we're so bubbly, and but when we sit down and we did another pod on Friday, when you sit down and talk about it, you don't realise until you reflect on it, like how deep this whole journey has been to get to where we are now.
Yeah. But it's like we always say, though, things happen for a reason. Like Kieran's going to say at the end, things do happen for a reason. And if you're positive, and I always say this, if you're positive mindset and you manifest things and you 100%. Say it every day, this is going to succeed, we're going to be here, there and everywhere.
Do it every day.
You do it every day, you manifest it and it will happen.
Yeah,
it will happen.
You can't lose.
You can't.
We've both got that mentality, haven't we?
And we've always, and every day, like, we send each other the reels that are like, we will win. And I think you've got, and this is, even with our clients, like, we have to be selective with who comes on board, because we want to be aligned with everybody on our books.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to have the same mission, and we've had to turn people away, and they haven't been the right fit for us, and vice versa. And
well, that's good, because you don't want to that's not like just bringing everyone. It's the quality control at the end of the day.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
What's your sort of ideal customer then?
Someone with a mission and a story. Like, we're not fixers, obviously, but we're driven by what's happened, and that we're selfless in what we do. And this is why we market Trademark in a way that we're a no bullshit agency. We don't give you the spill. We're not charging through the roof. We're not tying you into contracts. We back the marketing side of it. I've done it my whole life. Like, we don't even really advertise marketing. It just comes as people. We brand the company through us.
Yeah.
People buy people, not product.
You are the brand.
If you sell the brand, the product will just sell itself.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the strategy that we went with, and it's worked.
Seems to be working, doesn't it?
And people, we're really lucky that the people that we've got in our books, like,
everyone's decent, and they.
Like, it's humbling, and like I said, it doesn't happen to. We're just normal people. Like, I feel like I don't deserve.
Well, no, you do deserve it, because you've shown that you've got solidarity with each other, and you're obviously very loyal to each other, and you've worked bloody hard to get there, and you've stuck by it. So you don't say you don't deserve it. You definitely deserve it. You know what I mean? And anything that comes your way in the future is going to be where you've grafted it. And you're going to be where you are because of your actions and how you've held yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Right, yeah. But it's also like there's no limit to it. There's no roof on what we're doing.
Yeah.
So the sky is the limit, and it is like a scalable business that down the road you can sort of step away from, and
there's been a lot of interest in it. Like, we at the early stages, like, we've had like investment offers, we've had like partnership offers, like we're just about to sign another huge partnership with a big brand in the industry, and it's like, we just didn't think it was going to go like this. We were just having fun. And at the time when we started it, we always knew, for us at the beginning, you can't have the mindset of money.
No.
This is all about the long term. Like, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And I think because we had that mindset, we were just two best pals having a laugh every day. Like, every day was a Friday, and we get up and we had this mission, and we were helping people, and we were being selfless, and they were succeeding, and then seeing other people win, that's
it's job satisfaction.
100%.
It's like anything, innit? If you get satisfaction out of just doing your job, then you're onto a winner. Whereas I don't get job satisfaction from my job. I do from this one, but from generally working as a tradesman, I don't really get job satisfaction.
So you don't stand back at the end of the day once you've done a bit and be like...
No, I just go, give me my money. I want to go home. And but, everyone's different. I've got different things that I want to obviously aim for, etc., etc. But it's a slog, innit? Anything that you've worked the trades, you know what the trade industry is about. You know that it's a slog. When you start off in the trades, it's not going to be easy. If you're working for yourself, it's not going to be easy. If you've got to do your own admin, you've got to do this, that, and the other. It's not easy.
Yeah, it's 24/7.
So out of that, if you can make something work.
Well, and that's what we've done. We've gone and looked at pain points of the industry.
Yeah, I understand, Stacey. I will probably contact you.
No, you won't.
I'm trying to make... Well, I said that to her, didn't I? Shireen, didn't I? Don't let her watch this episode. No, I've got to contact her. I've got to speak to her, actually, just out of...
I'll ring you later.
Yes.
So sole traders then, a lot of tradespeople are stuck in the old ways of recommended...
There is a hell of a lot of that.
Check a trade. This, like, for a modern tradesman, what could they do to get work in?
think you need to utilise what's there.
Yeah, and I think people come on board and they go, I feel like I need advertising or I need SEO. I don't think people understand the money that's needed for that.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
And then we just say to them, like, you can do it organically. Like, if you just build, and it is going back to that cliche saying, people don't buy a product, they buy people. No matter what you do or what your service or your product is, bring yourself to the front of your brand. If you do that, it will sell itself.
That's what I say to Pete. Just do a video of you doing a boiler service.
Done it, mate.
Did it work?
Well, I put it out.
Do you need to market
I think I
it?
swore on
Well,
it.
I said even just obviously it's money, but I even said just a small budget on an ad.
I've started doing the Facebook page, my business page again. Started
Okay.
doing it, yeah.
Because like you said, it takes a lot of money advertising websites like Google Ads. It takes
And they're
a
clever,
lot.
right? They're a business. Like, they're not silly. A lot of the clicks that you get on the PPC is all spam and robots and stuff. Like, you can do it through other means. And I think, like, going back to the trades one big community in the network, we've gained by just putting ourselves, like you said at the beginning, like, we're everywhere. And it's the way you do it. You build the community and you build the relationships. And
Well, that's
then,
what he does with the paintball and that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He building a community, like,
Yeah.
and it's that trusting the people in the community and getting to know and relationships in it. That's what you're all about, really, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You've wanted to build a community for like.
and then
ages.
it's like you know, people might not always be ready to buy, but when they are, you want to be the people they think of. And you said it outside. Oh, I've given your number to my friend.
Yeah.
Need marketing. Oh, it's because we're there.
Yeah.
We're relevant, and it's not necessarily you've never really had a conversation with me about the services that we offer.
No.
You just know in the back of your head, I think they do it because that's the brand.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's it.
See, it is what it is on the tin, isn't it? Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that's right.
Ads are very hard as well to get it right, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like to
Oh,
actually
you go through some shit with that.
Yes, 2.5
Go through
hours
some
just
shit
on the
with
phone
that,
to
yeah.
Google.
to get a return
real
on it,
hard
like
work.
to actually get the ads working in terms of the
Verified.
content and get.
Like, that's a nightmare. Just to get people verified on Google Business is just a joke.
They don't make it easy, do they?
Out of all the platforms, what would you say is maybe the easiest to get work from?
It depends, and this is what people say, because they come on and say, oh, I want to go on TikTok, or I want to go... It depends what the business is. You know, Instagram's an entertainment platform. You know, you're there. It's very good for companies like joinery companies. It's very visual. People like looking at the end product. But for commercial work, LinkedIn, a lot of tradesmen wouldn't even know how to even use LinkedIn. It depends what their end goal is, and that's what we do. We go in, we say, where do you want to be? What are you going to try and achieve? And then we work back. And we've done it. They've come on board and said, look, we feel like we want to create content. Well, that's fine, but that's not going to generate you leads. It's going to generate entertainment, but it's not going to make money. And then they're like, oh, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even websites, people think they can build a website and start getting leads. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
There's a lot more work that goes into it.
100%.
You might get lucky.
Yeah.
Like some of the backlinking on the website and everything, it does help, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like our website builder, he's sort of, we're in partnership with him, and he's so good at all the backlinking stuff with the websites that
But
they
he
do
only
work,
does
don't
trades websites. He's only ever built trades
Yeah.
websites, and he is the nuts it. And he literally clicks the button, and straight away they're performing. But he knows how to work it. It's all the coding,
Yeah.
which is why, as a company, we don't do everything. We have pods of people internally where we've spent a long time getting the right people in place to provide the service. So we don't actually. I'm a control freak, and to be honest, design and content's like and obviously the networking side of it. But we have put the people in place that specialise in that one area. It's like saying that a plumber's going to go and build a wardrobe. It's the same with marketing.
Well,
so
you think you can fit a boiler, don't you?
That's the thing.
well,
Marketing is such a big area. You can't do it all.
Yeah, you can't do
you
it
know
all, yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No, and that's, we've had to get the infrastructure in place, and it's to now it's working.
Yeah, it's taken a long time to get
I
there.
actually
but-
would like to try and fit a boiler.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you went to that ideal thing, didn't you?
That was, do you know, right, and this is a little bit of a name dropping moment, but Ideal Heating have never ever allowed anyone to film inside their factory.
Oh.
And I was like, in there like a lizard.
Yeah.
I was like, we're doing that. And she was like, all right.
Yeah, they treat us good down there.
Just doing it. All right.
They took us out for dinner. It was like steak dinners. They paid for the night. They put
Hotels, yeah.
every one of us in our own hotel room.
Nice.
Oh, they right took care of
How
us.
did you swing that?
I could just sell ice to an Eskimo,
Could
couldn't
ya?
I? Yeah. I've just got that way about me. I'm just very persuasive. It's why I'm here today, because I've just tested the life out of you for the last 6 months.
Yeah, you couldn't sell laughs to my audience, could you? Struggling with that at the moment.
I've seen that video, right? You should do it. You should do it with him. You know when there's someone at the front and they're like, my dad's going to show you his product and you better be nice. Have you seen it? It's like a trend at the minute.
No.
So they're like, you've got the dad coming on the camera. He's like, my son's going to show you his products and you better be nice. And then he stands behind him and he's like, this is my product. It's this. And the dad's in the back going, be nice. You should try it.
Oh.
Get him to like threaten from behind. Like,
You'll have to show me
done
that.
that many times.
Like, Pete's going to try and be funny, you better laugh. And then you stand up the front, and then he's standing in the background going, be nice.
Yeah.
I can't laugh at Pete. I've been to 2 of his gigs. Oh my god.
All right.
Well, they're that bad.
Shut up. I've
I'm
just
joking.
been signed up to an agency
You
now,
was the
mate.
one- you didn't tell me much about that actually. You don't say it now, but
Yeah. I'll tell you later.
okay. Yeah, that's exciting.
See, do you ever, because you don't actually laugh at his jokes, really. Like,
He doesn't laugh at anyone's jokes, Stacey, because he doesn't get them.
Because I watch the podcast, I'm like, that's really funny, and you just are just like...
No, he's just, what he likes to do is like to interrupt jokes when I'm trying to tell him, and then doesn't understand why he doesn't laugh at him, because he's not got the whole concept, because he's been interrupting the whole build-up
I
and
saw
premise.
this podcast that you did about who interrupts the most, and I actually never got to the end of it. What was the conclusion? Who interrupts?
We haven't figured it out, to be honest.
No.
No, I have, and probably most people, mind you, did do a poll, didn't you?
Well, you interrupt most.
He's
Oh,
done
we
a
did
poll.
do a
How
poll.
did that go?
Anyway, this is not about us, Pete.
No, it ain't. I never made it about us, did I?
No, you interrupt a lot though, didn't you?
Yeah,
She's
but
got something
it's
to say. You'll be
my
halfway
idea.
through
It's
saying
my
something,
idea.
and she's
I
like,
think a lot of
"What?"
people do it, don't they?
Yeah, she's a woman and all, isn't she? They all interact.
So you must be learning a lot then on the market.
I am,
side.
yeah. Every day's a school day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously I was come into it and like used to be really good on computers, like at school, but then it leaves you behind year by year, doesn't it? So you go and learn your trade and you don't pick a computer up. I used to do all the admin for work and everything, and I'm like a little bit savvy with regards to being a carpenter on a computer, but yeah, every day's a school day. I'm learning a lot.
It's mad how things work out because you'd never have thought you was gonna
Nah.
start doing this.
No, but it's healthy. I'm actually allergic to wood and all, which come about like 10 years.
Sorry, hang on a minute. What? You're allergic to wood?
Yeah, yeah,
What, the dust?
yeah. It come about like 10 years into my trade or something. I started like flaring up with eczema when I cut certain woods and things. And there's obviously you're invested. Then there's nothing you can do about it, is there? So
Head to toe in eczema, like, it's a joke.
yeah,
Bloody
so
hell.
this is a healthier living.
It's like me being allergic to water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know,
That's
it
mad,
is.
isn't it?
But he can't sit still. This is what I find
Well,
hard.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's probably itching, isn't he?
No, but like at the table, like obviously I like to lock in, and it's really hard for me to concentrate, like with my ADHD. So when I do lock in, but he just fidgets constantly, and it's like he's just like
Well, I'm getting used to being
like
behind the
sat
desk,
down,
and I.
yeah. But it's funny because especially on a Monday, because he's like got all this energy where we get back in and we start filming content, we're having a laugh, and he's like an annoying little puppy, and I'm like, will you sit still, please?
How do you feel being
Don't
off the
get
tools
antsy.
now then? Because a lot of people
I
say
love
when
it.
they're on the tools they would never work in an office or that environment.
I used to say that.
Yeah,
I used to
everyone
say
says
that,
it.
but I
No,
love it.
I won't go back.
Yeah, I mean, it's different because it's our office. So it's not like I'm working for someone in their office getting told what to do. So the only person who tells you what to do is Stick. So it's a bad. I can take that.
It's like
But,
what about when you turned up when we was going somewhere with the Puma t-shirt on the other day?
yeah, she had a go at me. She's obviously, I'm always branded up. So I've turned up the other day. I had no t-shirts. I mean, I probably did, to be honest, but I just chucked a different one on. And I've turned it up into the office. She's like, what are you wearing? And I was like, what? I look all right, don't I? She's like, you're not even labelled up. And then she started having a go at me. And I'm like, hang about. You ain't got nothing on. She's never labelled up.
No, but
So-
it was hot. I had a dress on. I don't have any garmed up dresses.
So what you wanted was him to be labelled up for you.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
basically.
that's my method, innit? I think if he's got it, we're sweet.
9 times out of 10 I am.
Yeah, no, he is.
So that's the
Yeah.
question then.
t-shirt.
Do you argue a lot?
Not really,
Do you,
no.
do you know what? It is like a brotherly sisterly relationship. We just
Yeah.
bicker, like, and it's. But I
He's
say
getting in a headlock. Give us one of those ones.
no, because I give it, and I say to him, I'm going to put you on the floor, and he's like, all right, whatever, yeah. Like, we don't do. It's very
We don't
rare.
argue.
We've had like probably 1 or 2 disagreements, but we are very aligned. We wake up the next morning, and he rings me. He's like, "We good?" I'm like, "Yep." Move on.
No, we fucking ain't.
Me and
Just have a
Pete
day
don't
off
really
today.
we don't argue, do we?
No, not really. What you see,
We're
That's
quite
good, it's
well.
healthy.
Like
we have a bit of
very good,
bickering
actually.
on camera. We have a bit of bickering.
it's all
but
laughs and joke. We never had a proper like.
Never had a row.
It's about
Yeah, it's good.
finding how you work
It's
with
healthy,
people,
yeah.
I think, as well. Like, we've gone from an
Mind you,
environment that...
I only see that prick once a week, don't I? You see
Yeah,
each
that's
other every
enough.
day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
fair
it
enough.
is like
Yeah.
13, 14 hours a day. So it's you know, but it's a different environment. It's exciting. There's a lot of stress. It's trying to keep so many people happy. There's the stress of me kind of mentoring him and holding the market in front, and him trying to learn, and me trying to juggle the time. So there's a lot of stuff involved, but spirit.
We're not really argumentative people, though, are we?
No.
So it's not like we're both fiery. We're both laid back. We chill, aren't we? So
Yeah.
we just don't. Yeah, not often.
Yeah. So have you not picked up at all?
I have.
You have?
I've been doing bits. I've actually got to do a loft conversion on my house in about 2 weeks.
Oh, right.
Probably
So-
looking forward to it. And you're not.
Nah, because it's
It's working on your own home anyway, isn't
Yeah,
it? Nobody
it's
likes to
never
do
good.
that.
That's bad enough.
Plus,
Bloody
obviously,
loft
it's-
conversion as well.
I can fit your
yeah, it's
boiler.
horrible, isn't it? It's time.
Yeah.
I've got pilot light plumbing and heating for that.
All right. No.
Oh, well, right.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I'll get you. Show some of your reels, Pete.
That hurt, didn't it?
No, but yeah, I've got to do that in a couple of weeks. I'm not actually looking forward to it because I'm not putting a tin roof over it or anything. So I'm sort of just taking the risk, and then what happens, happens. So if it rains on me, my house is done. I live in a bungalow at the minute. It's really nice. I converted it when I bought it, but it's too small. I've got 3 kids now, Mrs. There's 5 of us in there. So yeah, I need more room.
So
He says this though, because we bought a post box, didn't we? And it arrived like at the yard, and then I got it out, and I was like, "Got a job for you." You should have seen. He's so excited to pull a screwdriver out. And
Yeah,
a
I was
drill.
well done by the end of it, though.
Yeah, he was like his little face. So I know deep down that he misses it, which is why that we're still in the industry is a good thing. And that, you know, we're in meetings and
you get a bit of content though, wouldn't you? Bit of
Yeah,
like work
will do,
related
yeah.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good for you.
And
Plus-
we're actually going to, because we've put so much into everybody else's strategy and everybody else's content and being there for them, that we actually do need to pull back to us. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, I banged.
Oh yeah,
You told me
that's
not to.
forbidden, wasn't
Stop
it?
banging, Stacey.
You told me not to bang the table. But
You
yeah,
banged twice.
we need to go back to us and start doing a lot of our content because people like it. People like watching it.
Yeah.
It is rewarding though. I mean, obviously, from what you said, you don't feel like it, but when you step back at the end, for me, it is rewarding when you've built something and you look at it at the end.
I can see it from your
take
point
pride
of
in
view.
it.
Yeah, I can see it from your point of view. It's like we was talking earlier about finishing jobs and that. So like tiling would be very rewarding. If
Yeah.
you've done a pucker job tiling,
Yeah.
if you've done a pucker job on like a whole bathroom, when I just stick pipes in or stick a boiler on, I just think,
Yeah,
It's
fair
not
enough.
really an aesthetically pleasing finish, is
it's
it?
what I mean. And the thing is, that's you see that all the time over Instagram. People putting in lovely pipework, lovely pipework, and I think nobody's buying that.
No
for
one
the
wants to
pipe
see
work.
your pipe, Dave.
Nobody cares. They only want to be warm
Yeah.
and, you know, washed. that's what they want, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everyone's also, they're all looking at the tiling and stuff like that, and kitchen finishes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
everything's on
the
show.
front of house and like, you know, like these lovely like porches.
It was like when
and
we
stuff
had
like
the
that.
call from our client who's got a Portaloo company, and like we love him. He's one of our favourite clients, and he's the best.
Yeah, he's
but
quality.
when he came with that, I've got a Portaloo company. I was like, looked at him. I was like, how?
Shit
how are we
talker.
how are we
knew
going to
exactly
market
what to do with it.
toilets? And then it's been so. But he lets us roll with the branding, so it's like number 1 for your number 2s.
Yeah.
You know we.
Is that his slogan?
The branding's quality.
His branding is Crown Hire, your number 1 toilet supplier, but it's number 1 for your number 2s.
That's another one dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's getting them in. She's getting them in. She's always working.
Yeah. Shout out to Lee on that one.
I'm a businesswoman. What can I say?
Do the clients mainly come in for lead gen, would you say?
They don't. To be fair, we don't actually. What we do will naturally generate you leads and interest, but we don't advertise. Like, we're not a lead generation agency. We can generate you leads through ads, and there'll be cost at that. But it is content. It's the bigger picture. It's the strategy. It's telling you and advising you how how pilot like plumbing and heating. Sorry. It's kind of stripping it back and making it simplified.
Yeah.
And lead generation isn't simplified. There's so many other things we can do.
So where do you see yourself then, say, in the next 5 years? What is the next 5-year plan? What would you say?
Living on a beach,
living on the beach?
Actually, we said this the
I
other
mean,
day, didn't we?
it
Living on the beach, I
terrifies
don't
me
even
because
like
this
them.
is the plan, but I just like, I'm so married to my job, like, you know, I just don't ever switch off, and like, it is the long-term plan, but I just would find that so difficult.
Yeah,
to
I would as well. I
walk
don't
away.
even know why I say it because I don't even like beaches, but something that,
Yes. That's the stroke in you.
yeah, a business that
Confusion again. Somebody get him some water or something.
I've always come prepared with water.
But yeah, I mean, it's just growing it. Like,
growing it, yeah, and having a business that you can step away from that still runs itself,
Yeah.
so you don't,
Yeah.
you obviously, you have your input with it and everything, but the ship will still float if you're not there.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's
and I
like
think,
the dream.
you know, it's like people buy into Trademark for us, and that's really difficult to even manage at this
Come away
stage.
from,
Yeah,
yeah.
because they always want a bit of you, and to be honest, we're so selfless and we love and we're so passionate about everything we do for our clients that it'd be really hard not to pick up the phone when they ring at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. You know, Jack's always saying to me, "You stop replying at like 10 o'clock at night
do
because
need
you
a
set
clock
a
off."
precedent." You know, but it's me. Like I just,
So have you both got kids?
yeah.
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 We've
So
got
you got
5 between us.
I've got 3. Just had
boys,
my
girls?
third. I've got 2 boys, and my little girl was born a month ago.
And you've got.
2, a little boy and a little girl.
So would you see any of them going into the trades? Would you encourage it? Is that what you'd say now, or being that you've been on the other side of the trades, would you encourage them to go into something else, or what you're doing? Would you go into looking at them being within the business, like, you know?
Within the business would be nice. I think it's a delicate one, that, because the trades is a hard life, and
Yeah.
it is a hard life. Like if you're leaving school and you're like, right, I'm going to pick the hardest life I can and run down that road. It's work, isn't it? It is a hard life. So I'd encourage them to do what makes them happy. And obviously, every trade is a skill, and any trade is a good thing to learn, but it's just hard. So
Did you hear that,
I think
Robbie? Yeah, did you hear that? It's a hard life, yeah?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, you've been lucky. Always appreciate, yeah,
Sitting
where
there with
you
your
are
headphones
sitting
on,
there on
sound
his
asleep.
phone. He's not even listening, really, is he? He's just like in his own world. Oh, this is hard.
Imagine,
Such a hard job.
imagine getting paid to sit there all day just
Imagine
looking at
that.
laptop.
Imagine that. Look, oh,
Imagine that, Stick.
He's got that
What?
little smoke.
Getting paid to sit at the
grin
laptop
on
all
him,
day.
thinking, I've never had it hard and I never will.
You say that though, but like the laptop side of it is obviously it's the bread and butter of the business.
Hurts your
but-
wrists, does it? Ooh.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I actually like you can't take away from me that I've fully like sat and watched and tried to learn as much as I can about the
Oh no, I
skill,
weren't
like-
directing it at you. I was directing it at the
No,
parents.
but I am actually fascinated by it, and even now, like I want to learn. Like I'll go to site with the boys, and I'm like
In the past
constantly,
year, you've learned so much.
yeah, like I genuinely did, especially the carpentry stuff, like that. You know,
So
the
you could put up a flat pack.
mate, I
I think you could have done that
could make
before.
a cigar. I've made resin tables. I made a barrel, like a whiskey barrel, and then converted it into like a bar. So we did like a resin top,
right, yeah.
and we did like a resin. So I'd use the shaper, and it was black quilted maple.
That's it.
Used the shaper, did the flame, and then poured the resin, set it, sanded it, slotted it in. Sort of,
It was really good, to be fair.
It was
Yeah,
start
props
to
to that,
finish
it
my
was
own
lovely.
project, and then it went into a garden centre. So then it's like it
It
was
was
like
really
such a
nice.
big moment for me because I'd watched them, and obviously perfecting resin is hard.
Yeah.
Like it's one of the hardest things that I think we did in any of the projects.
If we took a job on years ago, and it was for a massive resin bar top. So we built his summer house, built his bar on the inside, and he was going to have granite. So me and Matt, we was like, why don't you have resin? We're about to get into this, and he's done his research on it. He's like, yeah, I want that. So then we started learning it, and we was like, fucking hell, well, wish we never took that job on. This is ag, and then literally learned, messed the load up. A year later, we ended up plonking it down, but it was like 3 meters long, come up at both sides and across. It was really impressive. But if we hadn't have took that job on, we wouldn't have bothered.
Yeah.
It's hard stuff, and it ruins everything. It's expensive, but it's really nice.
Different.
So then she's in the workshop, flying the resin about, weighing it all up, mixing it. You just go off on your own, wouldn't you, and go make something?
I'm like, I'm gonna go make some coasters, or I'm gonna go make a chopping
Yeah.
board, and like,
So, sorry, I interrupted then, didn't I? I was just while I had a question.
I think it's Pete that interrupts.
So, where are your client base? Are they local to you, or are they all dotted all over the country?
Dotted all over. I mean, a lot of them are local because a lot of them are like word of mouth.
Yeah.
But we've got all over. Yeah, and I think that it's easier for us and for them if they are local because of site visits, and we do like to offer that. However, the clients that we've got that aren't nearby, we just make it work. Like we put ourselves, we feel like we need a second home in Birmingham because we're always in Birmingham.
I feel like I'm always there.
Like literally,
My missus think I'm cheating on her with someone up there.
like literally, we're always in Birmingham, but it's
Everything tends to be up that way.
We put ourselves out there, and nothing's too like we'll go wherever And we're
it's not designed to be just a local business. It's countrywide. Hopefully worldwide
Mr.
at some
Worldwide.
point. Yeah,
We see you in Birmingham at the installer show. We see you on the CT1 stand. There's another plug.
Shout out to CT1 in partnership with CT1.
So, did you create any leads off of that?
Yeah,
Did
we
you-
got a
was it
client.
very positive?
We've got a client off the back of the show. It was more for us, the network, like the networking, the community side of it. That event for us was, and for the clients that we took with us as well. They'd never been to anything like installer. They'd never been put in front of talking to the brands.
Oh yeah, you took a few people up there with you, didn't you?
Yeah,
so
they didn't all last
That's an
till the
impressive
end,
show.
but we
Weak.
took them up there.
Have you been to them shows before you started all this? Or?
Yeah, I've done a lot of them. I've actually done a lot of them. Like we've had stands there in my previous companies. I mean, it's not for the week. Like them, it's a long slog.
Yeah, not when you're on the stand.
No,
3 days.
I mean, yeah, that was an opportunity and a half for us to be at a stage in our business, and CT1 and Nicola to give us that opportunity. Like we're forever humbled by that.
Yeah.
It just felt a bit.
Yeah,
surreal.
plus where we was as well, we was dotted in like a right nice position because opposite that way they had the chin up bar, so everyone's having to go with that. So we was just watching that all day.
No, Jack, no.
Is that where Pete?
No, over-exerting
Was it the chin?
yourself.
No, it wasn't. It was a hang bar, wasn't
It
it?
was
Yeah.
a hang bar.
Yeah.
Is that where Pete lost?
I lost to you, yeah. All
Oh,
right.
did
You
you?
got 9.5.
I think there's
and
a
you
bit-
got like 36. I couldn't
Oh,
believe
that was
it.
the push. That was the
Oh yeah,
bench
and then
press.
Yeah.
the bench press was the other side. So we
I
plunked
thought you had
ourselves
more
in a
than
right nice
9.5
place,
in
didn't we?
front of you. Pete.
Didn't. I've got tennis elbow. That's what I didn't tell anyone, did I? You know what I mean? Proper
You
hurts.
did really well, Kieran, to
He
get
nearly
out.
beat me at that hang thing. Like I was slipping.
That's not easy, that is it?
No.
I had to go on that.
My
and,
hands were slipping.
Only-
I've got a weak wrist as well. See,
all
so
the excuses
no,
come
but it's true. Like I've got the wrist is weak. So I couldn't grip. I couldn't grip underneath because you was gripping underneath the bar like without your foot. I couldn't grip underneath of it.
I think there's a technique to it.
There is.
it's
If you,
handy.
I was holding onto it like that,
And then you
like
know,
monkey grip, because I couldn't get my thumbs round under the bar and put pressure on my thumb because of that.
how long did you get?
54 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
How did you get into carpentry then? Did you always want to do that?
No, I actually left school. My dad had a building company, and so he'd put basically my whole family through their apprenticeships. And I was doing electrics. I was going to college doing electrics, and then I was on site. I weren't really enjoying it. So I was on site. My dad was building a few houses, and I was working with one of his chippies. And I said to him, I want to do this. I don't want to do electrics. And then with that, my dad had set me up with all my tools and everything. I left that college, started going to, I forget the name of it now. I can't remember what college
Dad
it
had a
was.
stroke.
It's actually been levelled. I'll probably forget before the stroke. But yeah, I went there, done all the college stuff, and just stuck with carpentry. I was lucky because my dad put me through everything. So it was like, because he said, no, it takes you ages before you get anywhere. So yeah, I rode it out, and yeah, you start getting good, and then it starts becoming rewarding. You stop fucking things up, and
He used to do electrics at college, and then he thought it was shit and all. You know what I mean?
I thought it was too easy.
Just to try and wind.
I
he's
just
trying to-
naturally changed job.
did you?
Yeah, they run out of work, so I just started working with plumber every day and just switched.
Yeah. So that was 18 years ago, I think. Yeah, something like that. 18 years ago.
Have you got a trades background like any of your family?
No.
No.
No, so my dad was a trader, so he was,
Oh, your dad was a trader.
yeah, trader. So I think the mission for like my kind of upbringing, like I had a good education, and it was always to push me into that, and I always was like, I do the opposite of what anyone tells me.
Did you go to university?
No. I went to college, and everything that I've learnt today, I've just felt like I surround myself with people that I can learn from.
Yeah.
And I've learned, I've self-taught a lot, and I've done sort of various qualifications in various different things. But I went up to London, just weren't really for me.
No.
The big corp side of it, and especially even when I was marketing, like for these big companies, the money's great, but you're just a number. Like, you're on a task wheel, you're not appreciated, you're not building relationships, and then your freelance job's over and you're moving on to the next thing. So you've put your heart, and I put my heart and soul into everything I do. And then it's really hard when they're like, okay, project's over, move on. And you're like, but that's my baby. And then you have to, so that was why I think I found a home in like them.
Yeah.
Because I found something that I could actually make my own. And that's where the drive, I think, comes from.
It's better though, isn't it? Like, if you, like you say, if you've got that sort of like mentality for that it's your baby, then it's better that you have your own business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you enjoy what you're doing, you're not working, are you?
That's
you
it.
don't work a day in your life. So
It's probably
miserable.
like, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, because I don't do myself any favours, because I don't ever switch off. But the drive's there. I'm hungry. I'm not giving up until we get to where we want to be.
But you're not switching off for your own thing. It's like you wasn't switching off for these companies before that didn't appreciate you. It's the same
but now
difference.
like last night we had a meeting last night at 8:30. We didn't want to we do it. We didn't necessarily want to leave our kids and go, but you do it because it's ours and you have to.
Yeah.
And we're growing, and
enjoying every minute of it. To
Never
be honest,
gets easier, does it?
I really enjoy it though. It's like there's always something different going on. Like this, it's always something different. It's just an
Fun, isn't
enjoyable
they?
life.
Like, if you do like the shows and you get doing this sort of thing and moving around,
Different dynamics, don't it?
Yeah.
It's
Completely
great.
different to what we're used to.
yeah, it's much more.
And it is. It's that. It's exciting. It's being there. It's like we've made so many friends like in this industry, and friends that I know will be pals with for life. And we've got such an exciting journey ahead of us, and we just want to give back. And
Did you go to the mill?
no, well, we were on the mill, but then we ended up, like, all of the clients kept jumping on. So they were like, look, we've got 4 spaces for you. And there was like 6 of us. And then we were like, we can't just leave 2 of you behind.
No,
See you,
that's
boys.
fair enough.
So and to be fair, it was a good...
You go
like,
with the peasants.
we're in the limo. But we could have done. But it was nice because we all went out for dinner, and we said that was the highlight of our trip with them, was going out and just having a good meal with
really
our
nice,
clients and really like connect
that's it.
things.
Yeah.
But it was good. We
Yeah.
had
And where we
love.
stayed, there was
Like a spa.
there was a spa on the roof. Last time we stayed there, what did we do? The escape room.
Yeah,
That was
we
in
did the
same
escape
place,
room last
wasn't it?
time. We did the spa this time.
Oh yeah, I went in that spa a couple of times. Woke up a little bit delicate the next day. Jumped in the spa, bit of breakfast, brand new again.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Are
lovely.
you going to New York?
Ah, there was talk of that, wasn't there? Like, we don't.
It's just not.
I don't know.
We're a UK audience, isn't it? So
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be nice to have a trip to America, but realistically,
It's going to be a jolly up rather than a business strategy, isn't it?
Well,
Is that like March or?
March
Are
is
you
the
going?
New York one. I'm gonna see. Like, I'm up for doing whatever, really. Like, just in business.
New York, I'll see you there.
New
I
York.
like New York. New York's
New
good.
York's one of
Yeah,
my
I've never done
favourite
it. Never done
places.
New York.
Like, yeah.
It's never really appealed to me, to be honest.
Never did to me, but when I went there, I was like, "Yeah, this is the dog."
Oh,
nuts.
really?
Yeah, because it was my ex. She wanted to go to New York, and I ended up taking her away for a 40th. And then when I come back, she was like, "Oh, did you like it?" She went, "I wouldn't go there again." I was like, "Glad I just spent
That's a bit of a blow, yeah.
glad
Is that your car?
glad I spent 4.5
I don't
grand
know
on
why
this 3 days."
Pete's given me a cup that says "The Real Boss."
There you go. Yeah.
I mean,
I've never seen that cup here before.
Me neither. That's
was
why I
it
got
clean? Did you rinse it?
Yeah.
I've never seen that
You
cup. I
didn't
don't know whose
rinse
cup
it,
that
yeah.
is.
Rinsed it with dirty water.
It's got lipstick marks on it now.
That come out the cupboard. So it was
Did you
clean.
rinse it? Because I don't think I saw you rinse it.
I rinsed it. I rinsed everything.
Did you put your fingers in it like that? Like,
No,
one of them?
No, I didn't finger it.
It's got boiling water in it, so it's self-clean.
thanks.
This has been a nice conversation. Is there anything else you want to do? Anything else you want to plug? Anything else you want to say, which might be relevant?
I don't think so. There probably is, but I can't think of it.
Why don't you go in with your bit that you said at the end last time? That was
Nah, that's all right. I've said that, and I.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, he said it On the preferred podcast. I'll get you.
To be fair, it was a really we weren't expecting it to be that deep, but it was
It did get a bit deep,
Yeah.
didn't it? But
We knew this one was
Listen, tears are good for us. Come on, please, Jack, get some tears. Let's do it. Robbie will make some night music going ding, 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 ding.
It was like when we did Russ's one, didn't we? And it's all the sad music in the background. It's just me.
Oh, was
Yeah,
you on
I've been
Russ's
on
one
it.
as well? Oh, right.
Yeah.
I wasn't. That was.
That was when he just had the stroke, so I went on and told the story, and it was like
right.
all this sad music in the background. I was like, oh my god, this is so I feel like that was emotional.
Yeah.
I took a cardboard cutout of him with me.
Yeah, it was too small as well. So when it was
No, you are actually that small, Jack.
Oh, I'm
You
not
just
massive,
don't realise.
but I was bigger than the cardboard cutout. So when everyone's taking photos next to it, I look like a dwarf. It's not putting me out there that great, is it?
Yeah, now look at you.
I'm a lot taller now.
Bless you. You've come a long way.
Yeah, we've had a go, haven't we?
Yeah, no, all credit to you, mate, because
Thank you, mate.
coming back from something like that is it takes determination, grit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you for that.
And up there as well, you've got to be
Yeah.
headstrong. So you're proving yourself, and Stace as well. Loyalty to you with Jack and that, and sticking by him. I think that just goes to show where you're gonna go. You're going to keep going up and up and up, because I think people are going to see that you're both genuine people, and the fact that you're determined, and your determination will show to them, and they'll want to. That is part of your brand.
Yeah.
So I think all credit to you both. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
No worries.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank
having
you.
us
Guys,
on.
it's
It's been a
really
pleasure.
Sorry about Kieran. He's,
Kieran, can you shut up? You're giving me a headache.
I've got his even here, to be honest.
He literally sat there shivering in the corner.
I was going to put a jumper on.
Are you that cold?
No, I'm right.
No, it's hot in here, though. I mean, for you, it's probably not.
If I leave here with a bowler, I'm blaming you.
I just feel
A
a bit
what?
dazed.
A bowler.
like my head's
I thought
out.
you said something else.
How many more have you
Is
got?
there something you want to disclose here?
So,
I beg your pardon.
If I leave here with a bowler.
With a bowler, you said bowler. She said bowler, all right, bowler. If I leave her with a bowler, all right, just in case none of you heard that, right? 'Cause I was a bit worried then. I was looking at the size of her hands. She's fine. She's cool. No Adam's apple there whatsoever. She's now crying just for the audio.
kick the violins.
Right.
Such a dick.
What did you say then?
I said I don't want to leave him with a bowler, not a bowler.
Oh, fucking set yourself up for that one, didn't you?
Oh, God, I'm crying.
Anyway.
You could just edit it, make it look like we're crying over Jack.
No, we'll just leave that in and use that as a reel. You'll get questioned then. Boner? Did she say boner? Right, guys, thanks for joining us. Stacey, Jack, we'll definitely see you in the future at places and
Thanks,
that. And
guys.
look
Thank
forward
you.
to working with you as well, by the sounds of it, because, she's fucking not going to leave me alone now, you know what I mean? I'll stick. Right, cheers, guys. We'll see you in the
Cheers,
next one.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you, gents.
Thank you.